That's wild.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You ever hear Monster?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monster. This is a monster.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
This guy, Naoya.
Yeah.
So little creates such power.
You hear the power, you don't just see it.
His punch is fast, strong, pinpoint, caught perfectly.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
If you ask me what's a perfect fighter, I'd say it's Inoue.
He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was little like that. Just as good.
He looks like a pop star.
Oh, wait till he get on these motherfuckers.
Naoya Inoue continues to make top-level fighters look completely outmatched, as if they stepped into the wrong division. His reputation and experience do not seem to matter once they stand across from him. Whether an opponent has spent years preparing for a world championship or has already reached the highest level, Inoue brings the same relentless pressure. For anyone who finds themselves in his path, the challenge is simple: survive the storm. His speed, precision, and power can turn a competitive fight into a sudden trip to the canvas in just a few minutes.
Would you say the Monster is multi-dimensional?
Yeah, of course.
But have you seen him legitimately be multi-dimensional?
Yeah.
From a standpoint of being able, obviously we know he can punch.
Yeah.
We've seen him get to the body, but
He's a box people
I really haven't seen him stay on the outside and counter punch.
Do you think that's what he's gonna have to do against Fulton now?
It's not the point. The point is you just call him the #1 fighter on the planet.
Pound for pound.
But you got to be able to do it all.
Yeah.
Who they fight? I mean, you can say that for Crawford. Who they fight?
Naoya Inoue fights with a level of speed and accuracy that can seem almost unreal. His punches arrive so quickly and cleanly that opponents barely have time to react before they are already dealing with the consequences.
Do you still watch boxing now? You're still into it? Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion, so that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
Do you have a favorite fighter now that's active?
Right now, Asian, like Naoya,
Inoue, amazing fight.
He's a good fighter, and I hope that he will accomplish in different weight division also.
Yeah, he probably will. Such a quality fighter.
Manny Pacquiao has named Naoya Inoue as his favorite active fighter, and considering Pacquiao's extraordinary career, that recognition carries significant weight. Having shared the ring with some of boxing's greatest names, Pacquiao understands what it takes to reach the highest level of the sport. Pacquiao has particularly admired Inoue's combination of explosive power, exceptional speed, and technical precision. Those qualities have helped establish Inoue as one of boxing's most accomplished stars. For a legend like Pacquiao, who has competed against generations of elite opponents, selecting Inoue as his favorite current fighter is a remarkable endorsement.
As Naoya started on his career, he started to win amateur titles. He started to get the attention of people in Japan. They said, hey, wait a minute, we got to look at this guy. He turned professional at just 19 years old.
The hardcores knew him because the way he was climbing the ranks, the way he was going up in weight, but also carrying his power. He's getting smarter and he's getting more powerful. Then he fought Nonito Donaire.
Naoya Inoue faces off with Nonito Donaire. Both men exchanging. Ooh.
They had an all-time great fight.
Well, they go toe-to-toe to the final bell. Smiles all round. Naoya! The monster!
That's when Inoue got on the minds of not just hardcore fans, but boxing fans.
And then it's absolutely incredible what Inoue's done. Undisputed champion, all 4 belts at bantamweight, became an undisputed champion at super bantamweight. That is rarefied air.
Naoya Inoue is more than a skilled boxer. His combination of speed, timing, and power makes him an extremely difficult opponent to deal with. His punching ability is not simply about raw force. What makes his attacks so dangerous is how quickly and accurately he can deliver them. Inoue has a remarkable ability to identify openings and capitalize on them almost immediately. Opponents often speak about his incredible quickness, but it extends beyond the speed of his hands. His footwork, balance, and overall movement allow him to shift positions rapidly and stay one step ahead. Before an opponent can fully recognize what is happening, Inoue can already be in position to land another precise combination, often creating openings that were difficult to see coming.
Flat out, he's my favorite fighter in the world. Watching that guy fight, man, and waking up at 6:30 a.m. to watch the undercard to get ready for a Naoya Inoue fight, has become a bit of a pastime for me now. I love it. I'm up there. I have my espresso. I'm sitting outside watching. My neighbors hate me because I'm yelling at the camera at 7:30 in the morning. Every knockdown that happened in this fight, and there was a bunch of them. I mean, I was screaming at the TV.
Chris Algieri has openly praised Naoya Inoue, identifying him as the fighter he admires most in boxing today. The former world champion has highlighted Inoue's combination of technical ability, punching power, and intelligent approach inside the ring. Algieri is particularly impressed by Inoue's ability to perform at an elite level while competing across different weight divisions. He points to the Japanese star's speed, accuracy, timing, and ring awareness as qualities that separate him from many of his peers. For Algieri, Inoue's consistency and overall skill set have established him among the leading fighters in the sport, making him the boxer he currently holds in the highest regard.
The monster. Oof. That's a bad guy he beat too. Broke him down. Ooh.
118?
Yeah,
who the hell fights in that division?
Bantamweights.
Yeah, but who?
Some bad yeah, some killers. Ooh, break him. Ooh, the monster.
You know, Inoue, Inoue deserve to be in a pound. Absolutely. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my playbook. But it's okay. That's boxing. You're supposed to. You're supposed to take from the greats.
Floyd Mayweather has expressed strong respect for Naoya Inoue, describing the Japanese star as an outstanding fighter. Coming from a boxing legend known for his technical precision and demanding standards, that recognition carries considerable significance. Mayweather has acknowledged Inoue's exceptional ability, power, and effectiveness inside the ring. Inoue's success across multiple weight divisions has further strengthened his reputation as one of the sport's leading talents. When a fighter of Mayweather's stature speaks positively about another boxer's abilities, it represents a notable endorsement of that athlete's technique, skill, and overall impact on the sport.
Oh, nice jab. There it is. I didn't say that. Oh! 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 This guy's celebrating already. Oh! Oh, you on him, bro. He's gonna put it on him, bro. He's gonna put him on. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh! Oh! Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh! Little short left too at the end.
Max Holloway recently reacted to Naoya Inoue's impressive performances, showing clear appreciation for the Japanese boxer's technical ability and finishing power. As an accomplished UFC fighter himself, Holloway understands the demands of competing at an elite level. Holloway has praised Inoue's precision, speed, and versatility, recognizing how effectively the Japanese star combines those qualities inside the ring. Having faced numerous high-level competitors throughout his own career, Holloway's respect for Inoue highlights the impact of the boxer's skill set and knockout ability.
That's probably my dream fight.
Do you have people you look at like, I want that fight, or is it just, or you just like whatever, like whatever comes?
I mean, of course, there's a lot of guys like one day I think about like, oh, one day I'm gonna be like at the top and I'm gonna have to go with him. I'll say that's probably my dream fight eventually. One day, maybe at 26 or 30. With Inoue.
I like what's the guy from Japan?
Inoue?
Yeah.
Do you foresee potentially at some day you guys meeting together, maybe at a catch weight, or maybe if he keeps going up in weight?
Probably.
Yeah.
That would be like a fun fight.
Crazy.
Yeah, that would be a fun fight. Now that would be technical. That fight right there, like man, but I think I'll be too big for him.
Probably, yeah.
I'll be too big for him, yeah. But that fight would be like,
it's like a dream fight.
Yeah, facts.
The other thing is we could forget how Inoue has stepped up in weight, right? You know, he's coming up pretty high for a guy where he started. So here he is, a favorite in the fight. Everybody assumes he's going to win. Tapales is certainly a good fighter in that weight division. Wasn't the biggest name, but he did get himself a title and won in an upset. So it's easy for us to forget that Inoue has come so far up in weight. But the fact that he can be dominant in a win, even though, as we said, Tapales had a few good moments, is extraordinary to say about Inoue. Because this guy he could be a generational fighter when you think about it for the smaller weight class.
Naoya Inoue's defensive ability is just as impressive as his offense. Rather than relying on dramatic slips or exaggerated movements, he uses subtle adjustments to make incoming punches miss while remaining close enough to immediately respond. His positioning and footwork allow him to stay in the ideal place to counter before creating distance when necessary. Opponents can struggle to recognize how effectively he is avoiding their attacks until they realize that their punches are consistently falling short. Inoue's defense is not simply about preventing damage. His movement constantly places him in positions where even a small mistake from his opponent can create an opportunity for a sharp counterattack.
I like Naoya. Before he became, I teach him in Japan.
Really?
Yeah. And Naoya, if he's thinking to moving up in the weight division, I hope that I can teach him and supervise his workout and training.
When it comes down to a lot of things, I think the best guy that I face, and maybe perhaps if I was younger, it might be a different story, but at the moment of who I am in this time, I would say Inoue is the toughest that I've faced, or the strongest that I've faced.
You mentioned Inoue as probably or potentially the best fight that you faced in your career. What is it about him that gives you that distinction?
I think it was like facing the younger me. There's just a lot of similarities in terms of power, explosiveness, and sometimes intelligence. But I think a lot of it is given the similarities is what makes it more difficult.
Right, tell him come up and fight me then.
Would you go to Japan?
I would definitely love. I ain't gonna set myself up. We'll see if the negotiations happens.
Right.
But yeah, tell him come up and fight me. I love to fight. Anyway, he a hell of a fighter. I think honestly, he probably one of the fighters I've been watching the most lately. So I give him his credit for his skills, his speed, his power, everything is tremendous. But I think he's just a little too small.
Naoya Inoue is not limited to a single approach inside the ring. When an opponent changes the pressure or rhythm, Inoue can adjust his tactics and respond with remarkable efficiency. His ability to shift between such a difficult fighter to solve. At one moment, he can patiently create openings and set up counters. Shortly afterward, he can take control of the tempo and force his opponent to fight at his preferred pace. His timing and accuracy allow him to gradually wear opponents down while remaining composed. That adaptability is closely connected to his exceptional ring intelligence. Inoue does more than exchange punches.
This is the monster, hailed as the pound-for-pound greatest boxer on the planet. But you probably haven't heard of him, and that's because he's Japanese, but let me explain. So he's called the monster because he's vicious, and 90% of his fights end in knockout. The kid comes in out of nowhere, winning fight after fight, belt after belt, in spectacular fashion. The boxing organization is like, yo, people gotta see this. So the boxing organization holds a big tournament with all the bad boy fighters. Now I want you to pay special attention to this man right here, Rodriguez. See, Rodriguez and Inoue, the monster, are set to fight in the first round, but before it goes down, Inoue's trainer starts taking pictures of Rodriguez's camp. Rodriguez's trainer doesn't like that, so he gets in his...
Naoya Inoue's composure under pressure is another major part of what makes him so dangerous. He appears capable of absorbing difficult moments without losing focus, quickly responding with offense instead of allowing an opponent to disrupt his mindset. Attempts to provoke him through verbal exchanges or psychological tactics do not appear to affect his approach. He remains composed and concentrated, even when the intensity inside the ring rises. Inoue's danger therefore comes from more than his physical abilities. His discipline, focus, and ability to stay calm during chaotic exchanges allow him to execute his strategy without becoming distracted.
Turns over to his camp and goes, what did y'all do to make him this mad? They said, he said, matter of fact, hold on, stop. Who are all these people? He said, Rodriguez, all these people came to see you fight. You in a fight? He said, I'm in a fight? I must got a CTE. Y'all got to take me out. I'm done. He's literally on his hands and knees, shaking his head to his coach going, I can't do it. His coach said, get your ass up. He said, no. They said, no. He gets up, he puts him right back down. He looks at the ref and says, you fight him. They stop the fight. Inoue go, come on, just one more round. Rodriguez go, oh, no. You got it, big dog. Congratulations. The monster then goes on to face Donaire for the title and he wins. But I do want to note that Donaire did not go down easily and this was voted fight of the year.
Stephen Fulton, the WBC and WBO Super Bantamweight champion, has closely followed Naoya Inoue's progress as the Japanese star has moved through multiple weight divisions. Fulton recognizes that Inoue's rise has been built on more than simply moving up in weight. He has continued performing at an extremely high level while making each transition look increasingly comfortable. What stands out most to Fulton is Inoue's unusual combination of explosive hand speed and serious knockout power. That blend makes him a particularly dangerous opponent in the super bantamweight division.
At this point, the monster smokes everybody, but like I told you, he's Japanese. Japanese people tend to have smaller builds. People like seeing bigger folks fight, more knockouts. But he knocks everybody out, so you would assume everybody wants to see him. But 2, it's his culture. Japanese people pride themselves in humbleness. People usually want to see flashy, so that's what gets broadcast. It's that you know what you got to do, right? You need to gain more weight and you need to go to America. American said, you're not bringing all that over here. He said, bet. So he comes in and demolishes everyone in America. Except for Fulton, the boxing world's last hope.
Some of boxing's most recognizable names have acknowledged just how difficult Naoya Inoue is to face, and Nonito Donaire is one of the clearest examples. Following their memorable 2019 encounter, which Inoue narrowly won and which was widely regarded as a Fight of the Year contender, Donaire spoke highly of his opponent despite the defeat. Donaire recognized Inoue's exceptional punching ability, particularly the combination of power, speed, and accuracy behind his shots. Having competed against many dangerous punchers throughout his career, Donaire still viewed Inoue's offense as something special. What impressed Donaire was not simply how hard Inoue could punch, but how quickly and precisely those punches were delivered. He also respected Inoue's technical skill and resilience, 2 qualities that made the Japanese fighter exceptionally difficult to overcome. Naoya Inoue maintains an exceptional level of intensity throughout a fight, even as the rounds accumulate. While many fighters begin to slow down during the later stages, Inoue continues to apply pressure without a noticeable drop in his speed or punching power. As his opponents begin to tire, he can remain focused on finding the opening that leads to a finish. His knockout ability adds another layer to the challenge. Inoue's punches can dramatically change the course of a fight, combining force with timing and accuracy to create damaging results. What makes his performances even more impressive is the efficiency behind them. He does not need unnecessary movement or wasted energy to remain effective. His approach is controlled, precise, and calculated, allowing him to break opponents down while maintaining his composure. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming boxing content.